Clearly I'm doing amazing. Amazing. I don't want to talk for long. My battery's blinking red. I got 15 minutes on the SD card. I want to talk for 10. I don't know what. Okay, let me just break it down. Yesterday I was driving to go pick up my mom from work, and I had a thought in my brain. No, I had a thought in my knee. I'm gonna set a timer because I don't want to talk forever, okay? Let's get ready to rumble. Okay. I don't even know what you would classify this as. Maybe a slight awakening. Yesterday I was picking up my mom from work, and I was looking around and seeing students and the friend groups and all this, that, and the other. Basically, emotionally I feel like I'm 75 years old. Mentally I feel like I'm 18, and physically I look 12. That's what I've kind of concluded. I was definitely one of those kids that grew up too fast, and that was circumstances that were just given to me, the life that I was given, and also by choice in a way. I think for the longest time I've always felt pretty emotionally, I don't want to say stable, but sure. Very emotionally comfortable with myself. And so with me doing online school, and I have been doing online school for a few years now, it almost becomes your normal to not see people every day or even every week in a way. And yes, I live with my family, so that's different, but you interact differently with your family and your friends, and having that friend, that peer-to-peer interaction, you kind of become accustomed to not having that. And at least for me, I have, for the most part, always been pretty comfortable being by myself, being alone. And I think that combination of me growing up too fast and developing emotionally pretty at a steady pace, and me also being quite isolated. The thing is, mentally I still feel like I'm 18 years old. And I say that because I never had a rebellious phase. When growing up, like, my parents they were strict, but they weren't like strict. And so I never felt that feeling of rebellion. I never cared for any of that. So thankfully that was that. I never had a rebellious phase. I never had like a party phase. Oh y'all, I'm 20 years old. And I think a lot of those phases happen around 20 years old, a little bit before 20 years old, a little bit after 20 years old. Like, it's all within this time-ish. I never had a party phase. I never had a rowdy phase because I guess, I never was really surrounded by those type of people. Not that it's like a bad type. It's just I never had friends that like were wild in a way. Literally, I'll touch on that later. That's a good point. And also with me feeling so emotionally mature, I didn't like crave that. As much as I kind of have like lived my own path, and if you've kept up with my videos, you kind of know that my path's kind of weird. As much as I've done that, and I love my choices in that, and I love my life, to this day I truly do love my life, I'm still a human being. I'm still like pure human. And I just had a moment yesterday where all of a sudden I craved that level of friendship, that level of like being young and being around your friends almost 24/7. And I just felt like I missed out on all that. Yes, I'm still 20. Like, I still can do the regular like young people things. I'm not saying that I'm old, but I'm just saying that it just hit me all of a sudden that is how I felt. Because I was just so comfortable being alone, kind of living my own life, doing my own thing for so long. Me being so emotionally mature masked any kind of like society pressurizing mental games. Like the fact that you need to party at this age and do this at this age. Like, I just didn't care because I think that came from my emotional maturity. But here I am now, and yes, I'm thankful that I'm emotionally mature. I'm thankful that I am the way that I am, but I also am out here craving that sense of community that when you do online school you don't have, and I think I don't have that because a mixture of like my choice and my life and whatever. Hello. I just wanted to add a quick little, not a side note, but just to really nail down on how I was actually feeling. Y'all, I don't know how this song resurfaced in my life. I don't know if I remembered it, because it was definitely not the first time I heard it. But the point being is, this song, I heard it, and it basically pinpoints everything I've been feeling recently and everything that I'm talking about in this video in a song. So if you really want to feel what I've been feeling, this song is it, and go listen to it because I love it regardless. Wow, I should really shut that. Okay, just to quickly touch on some of the lyrics. The chorus, first of all, sometimes I wish I could do something stupid. Be kind of reckless while I can't say I don't give a damn, but I'm older than I am. Like, this is what I mean. Sometimes I wish that I could just be dumb. Sometimes I wish I could just do something stupid and not care. But the fact of the matter is, I am older than I am. Like, I just can't let myself do that. I feel like I can't let myself do that. My heart's seen some things I wish it didn't. Sometimes, somewhere I lost some of my innocence and I miss it. Like, sometimes sometimes I feel the feeling of missing being a child, because it's just like, they just live. I do all my own healing, manage all of my feelings. Come on, like, that just feels like me, especially right now. I do all my own fighting. I'm who I can confide in. Like, frick. I am who I can't even talk right now. That's how passionate I am about this song and how I've been recently feeling. But it's true. I am who I confide in. And, like, yes, I do have very lovely people in my life that I also confide in. But it's like, honestly, on my day-to-day, I am who I confide in, truly. And that's just how I've been feeling. Sometimes I wish I could be young and dumb and just do something stupid, but I'm older than I am. Like, wow. I wish there was more songs like this. And if there are, please comment on them down below, because, like, I need to listen to them. But anyways, this song has been very healing and has been exactly what I've been needing. Touching back on the thought I had previously, but something about me is I love having fun. Like, I don't want to say I love being obnoxious, but I love just, like, having genuine, wild fun. But I think a lot of the people around me up to this point in my life don't really have that side to them. I love them. Nothing's wrong with them. It's just, they're probably not the type to, like, go up on stage at, like, a karaoke bar and sing their little heart out. Like, maybe, but, like, probably not. And I think I attract those people because when you meet me, my first impression is I'm really shy and, like, timid. So I feel like I attract very, like, tame and calm people, when really all I want to do is, like, scream and shout and let it all out. Maybe I haven't had a party phase because I just was never comfortable with the people that I was around to party. I don't know. I also don't drink, and that's by choice. Like, whether I party or not, I'm not gonna drink. I don't know. I don't know where this chat is leading to, but I guess I feel very confused right now, because it just feels like for so long I was so emotionally sure with myself, and all of a sudden the thought in my head was questioned that yes, I am emotionally mature, but mentally I low-key feel like I'm still 18. And I know, I need to address this. I know 18 to 20 ain't that big of a jump, but I think 18 to 20 are very, like, a lot of things happen. Although I really do enjoy being alone. Literally, up until yesterday, I was, like, thriving alone. I was like, there's the alarm, let's just stop that. Up until that point, I was thriving. And I was, like, really on a good grind, focusing on YouTube and the podcast because I wanted to get ahead before school starts. And then yesterday I just felt it. I just felt differently. And I guess that just goes to show that although I am comfortable being alone, and I'm thankful that I am that way, like, I am thankful that I do have that quality, and I just feel okay being alone. I want that sense of belonging again. I do. When will I meet those people? I don't know. And that also goes to show that, like, I can't just expect people to come, like, flying into my life. I gotta go out and, like, make friends. Which, if you are a 20-year-old and you aren't in college or university, it's quite difficult. It really is. Like, that's another aspect of it. I haven't made another close friend since high school. I think that's weird. As a 20-year-old, I really haven't made, like, friends since high school. I have made friends, and I do love them, and they do have a special place in my life because they have been with me during this time of my life. But we haven't really had that moment where it's like you know, you kind of move to the next level. That's another thing. Okay.